Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for another iOS accessible game spotlight video for you guys today. And I've heard about this one a few times on Apple Viz, and I've had a couple people recommend it to me over the last little while. Finally getting around to checking out a little dungeon crawler kind of a game called Dungeons and Such. Yes, it's actually called Dungeons and Such, which, a little bit of a self-aware title there. But it is, especially for playing short bursts type of mobile game, it actually works quite well. It's just a very simple little turn-based combat kind of a thing. You're trying to go through this dungeon and try to go as deep as many levels as you can, and you come back up to the surface. There's stores, there's things that you can encounter other people, other NPCs that are kind of making your way. The end goal is you're trying to rescue some princess, and other people are trying to do that too. But you'll encounter merchants and other people. There's this weird little frog dude that gives you kind of your tutorials. Let's just jump right into it here.
Dungeons active.
I have it open, and there is music. There are music and sound effects, but they're rather infrequent, so you'll hear them from time to time. I just went to continue from the main menu. It's just a vertical menu with some buttons you can explore by touch or just flick between them. This works very well with VoiceOver. There are a couple little caveats that I would say. There's a couple things that I wish would maybe be improved a little bit better, or that they aren't made completely obvious. So it took me a little bit to figure out, but once you do, it's not bad. So, tour of the main screen. You've got
LV22.
I'm level 22 right now.
ELV1.
ELV1. I don't know what that means, but
LV22.
we got level 22. That's what I am right now.
549 gold.
Self-explanatory. My gold.
HP 32/35.
Health 32 out of 35.
MP 13/13.
Magic power. Okay.
MP 13/13. Effect _ slow skill button.
Oh, effect underscore. Okay, so that's still a status effect that I apparently have from a previous battle. That's actually funny that it remembered that even when I left the dungeon. Whatever.
Button.
Okay, so then there's this unlabeled button. This is kind of like your menu button.
System.
And here you have
System. Save button. Save to iCloud button. Play time button. View score button. Send to game center. Edit taunt button. NPC dialogues but back to main menu button.
And we don't care about
Close
any
button.
of those right now. So you can adjust a few different things. Nothing too big there, but especially being able to save the game, or if you want to get a new device and you want to carry that save over, you can save it over to iCloud, which is a good feature, especially in a long form sort of dungeony RPG like this. So that's the top of your screen. Then you have a little window that will have some sort of a picture.
Square. You see a fountain. Square. You see a fountain and houses in distance. Image and illustration of a fountain near buildings.
All right, so there's your description, and that's exactly what it is. It's like a little town square with a fountain in it. And that is also where you are going to find, when you're in the dungeon, that is your little graphic-y window where your enemies will appear, and you can flick between them and you can select them, that type of thing. That's how you target enemies during battle. We'll get there shortly. I'll just kind of breeze through some of these menus here.
Button.
So we have go to store. Of course, you can buy and sell things.
Go to dungeon button.
Dungeon, we'll do that in a minute.
Go to barracks button.
Barracks is where you can learn, you can buy more. Basically, they use magic, but they're more based on physical attacks. So like a backstab or a bash kind of attack. Like I have probably a good half a dozen that I've purchased so far.
Go to cathedral button.
Go to cathedral. This is where you can buy more, even though the other ones use magic, these also use magic. But these are more like, I have a wind gust one right now. I really haven't put much into magic, but I'm thinking about doing that more because there's a heal spell that I would like to have. But I got to get my intelligence up higher.
Go to end button.
inn. I can rest there if I want to. And I don't think I've even gone to the inn because I haven't really needed to so far.
Go to port button.
Go to port. Now, a lot of these have different submenus, and you get more as you go. So if I go to port, I get a new menu here.
Go to square
in the
button.
middle of the screen. I've got go to square. That's back to where I was.
Go to pub button.
I can go to the pub. This is where I can get NPC companions to travel with me, or this is where I also do my networking. So, I can get other players, the whole mobile, social, Facebooky sort of thing where like, hey, you can join my crew essentially. I forget what they call it, my guild, or I can join your guild, and like you can hire people for quests. And I did try an NPC companion for a while, and that worked really, really well. We went down quite a ways in a dungeon, and we plowed through quite a bit.
Go to hill button.
Hill, this is a new thing that I just unlocked where there's a guy. This will let you, and we're going to do that actually instead of just going to the dungeon. We're going to use this guy because I found some gems that once you get far enough in the dungeon, you don't always have to start from the beginning. Because if you go to the dungeon, you're going to start always at the very, very beginning, and I'll just be fighting slimes and stuff, which is laughable at this point. But this guy will let you teleport to different areas in the dungeon, but you have to find these gems. I've got a green one and a red one so far, I think.
Go to shore button.
Okay, and then go to shore. There's some fishing mini game, but I haven't figured that out yet. I got the fishing equipment, but I don't exactly know how to use it, so I don't know, maybe they just haven't told me that yet.
Go to woods button.
Go to woods. Actually, let me go here because I'm trying to remember how much money I need to build that cabin. There's a cabin that I can do for relaxing, and maybe that'll be like an inn that I don't have to pay for.
Hey there.
Now, one thing that's sort of annoying is, so below the little picture, you get a picture of the dude, and then you get these tiny little dialogue boxes. This game is very overall VoiceOver friendly, but it is not particularly low vision friendly. I mean, the contrast is good. I like the dark backgrounds, but everything is super tiny. I mean, look at the text on that. If I'm playing on a phone, and I'm playing on a big phone, and that is super tiny. So thank God this is VoiceOver compatible, otherwise I wouldn't have a prayer. But the one thing that I don't like about this is every time a character dialog box pops up, I have to double tap on it twice. So it says,
hey there.
Hey there. I'll double tap.
Hey there.
It still says, hey there. I'll do it again. Now it advances.
I can build you a cottage for 800G.
Okay, 800G. Do I have 800? I don't know if I do. I sold a bunch of stuff.
Yes, button.
Let's see if I do. Nope, I don't.
You don't have enough gold.
I don't have enough gold.
Okay. DLV1.
So,
I can build you a cottage for 800 XP, 30 item, dimmed, but I can build you a cottage
now,
for
the
800.
other weird thing that I've noticed, there's a couple places where this has happened, where I'll get a prompt to do something, and if I don't have enough of that item, or I tell it no or something, you can't, I can't...
I can build you a cottage for XP, 30 item, skill, magic, stats, minions, dimmed.
I cannot flick...
I can build you a land, dimmed. Effect under MP3, HP 5, LV, DLV 22.
I cannot get to the yes or no buttons anymore. I literally have to turn VoiceOver off, and then hit no, and then I can turn it on. Now, again, a blind person is not going to be able to do this, so if you encounter this bug, you're probably going to have to exit the game and then go back in, because as far as I know, I've flicked through the whole screen, and there'll be occasions, not very often, but occasions where, like I said, I got that little pop-up dialogue, the little black pop-up that said, hey, you don't have enough money, when I said yes. But then when it came back to the other dialogue with the yes and no buttons, nope, it just was, VoiceOver was not seeing it. So there are a few focus issues with this game. Thankfully, they don't happen too often.
Well, let me know if you change your mind.
So I'll double tap. Okay, there we go. And there we go. So let's go back to port.
Go to square button.
let me show you across the bottom here. I'll show you a couple of other interface screens, and then that way I won't have to show you everything. Again, you're going to have to, excuse me, you're going to have to explore some of this on your own, but it's pretty self-explanatory overall.
Item button.
So I've got tabs across the bottom. I've got item,
skill button,
skill,
magic button,
magic,
stats button,
stats,
minions button,
and minions. Now I don't have any minions yet. But stats is kind of handy button. Because if I go here, stats. It will tell me my character.
Name, link, gender, male, race, human.
So I've got my stats there. Now I can go
Strength,
down.
40, strength, 40.
I just got 40 strength because there's a giant weapon that I was saving up for. I wanted my battle axe. And so I've got a lot into strength.
Plus 4. Stamina, 24.
Got my stamina's pretty good.
Plus 3. Intelligence, 19.
Intelligence.
Agility, 18.
And 18, yeah.
Agility.
So agility and magic I really have to work on. Stamina is your health, essentially. Agility is where you can, when it's not your turn, you can dodge attacks and stuff like that. So that can be really, really helpful. And then, of course, magic gives you more in your MP bar, so you can cast more and more powerful spells. So that is that screen.
Me button.
And if I had any other, there's also some tabs at the bottom. Me
button. Mercenary 1,
Mercenary 1, and
two,
Mercenary 2.
Button.
So if I had other players, or if I had an NPC, I could see their stats as well. Let me go into my inventory really quick.
Item.
So the way this works, and I'm going to do a little exploring by touch because otherwise I'd be here forever. Again, knowing that explore by touch skill is so much, it's so handy. So I've got my items.
Homestone. Actions
Homestone,
available.
This will take me home. If I flick to the right,
use button.
It'll be my use button. So all my use buttons are on the right and my names are on the left.
Antidote. Use button. Plate mail. Equip button. Freshwater. Actions available.
Oh, wait.
Equip. Plate mail.
Actions I available. Still have plate mail? I thought I got rid of that. Because I'm using my scale, or my scorpion mail now, I think, right?
Scale shield, E. Stone ring, E. Copper sword plus not antidote.
Let's see.
Action. Fishing gear. Action. Scorpion armor plus 5.
Yeah,
E.
scorpion armor. And that is better than my... I might actually go back to the store.
Close button.
Really fast.
Port. There's a ship on the dock and go to square button.
And I'm going to sell that plate armor.
Go to store button. Go to store button.
Because I need as much inventory as I can.
That smithing book. After all the trouble looking for that smithing book, now I can fortify your weapons and armors. After all the trouble looking
so I double tap and it still says it again.
I'll be happy to make your equipment stronger.
Okay.
I'll be happy to make your...
I don't have any ore though.
I will need ores to do so.
Yeah, I need ores.
I will need ores to do so. I can also use the already fortified equipment to fortify...
Which, you will need ore.
I can also use the
because when I think ores, I mean ores of a boat.
What do you want to do?
Like your ore is kind of your... Alright, so on the bottom
button.
I've got some tabs.
Buy button. Sell button.
Buy,
button.
sell.
Sell, forge button.
And now that I'm in the town, I have a forge,
sell,
but
button.
I can't do anything.
Sell.
I'm going to sell my
freshwater
plate
mail. 75G. Plate mail. 75G. Sell button.
Sell that.
Sell.
Then
Close
we're done, because I just need all the space I can get.
LV22, 624 gold.
God, 624. Is there anything else I can sell to build that cabin?
Scale shield, LV2 broadsword, rod of sleep plus 4, 264G.
Rod of,
LV2 broadsword, rod of sleep plus 4, 264G.
That would be nice, but I don't have near the stats.
Sell button. Rod of sleep plus 4, 264G. Sell button.
Ooh.
Sell.
I'm just going to sell that
LV2
for now.
Antidote, 5, stone ring, E, antidote, 5G, copper sword plus freshwater, copper sword plus 9, E, 116G, E.
Oh. Wait, copper sword?
Close button.
Hold on. See, the other thing that I don't like
LV1.
is when you're in a store interface, and this especially comes into play because when you're in the dungeon, sometimes you'll randomly come across this person in the dungeon and you can use it, but when you have the store open, you can't look at your inventory.
Magic, disc.
All your tabs on the thing are grayed out. So I'm in town here, it's not so bad. But when I'm in a dungeon and I want to be able to check, if I leave that store is gone. So that's annoying.
Button.
Let me go...
Potion. Actions available. Beast skin. Scorpion armor plus 5. E.
And when it says E at the end, that means that it is equipped. That's telling you that it is equipped.
Scorpion armor plus 5.
Okay, so
E.
Scorpion
Scorpion armor
armor
plus 5. E.
is 5.
Scorpion armor plus 5. E. Scale shield. E. LV2 broadsword. Stone ring. E. Antidote. Redstone. LV2 broadsword plus 2. Actions available. Scorpion armor plus 5. E. LV2 brass knuckle plus 1. Fishing gear. LV2 brass knuckle plus 1.
Oh,
Actions available.
Oh, I see what it did. It saved when I...
LV2 brass knuckle plus 1.
Okay.
Close button.
Hold on a minute. I gotta go into the
Go to
store
store
one more
button.
time. I promise we'll get into a battle here
Hey,
shortly.
what do you want to do? Sell button.
Sell.
Potion. Fit potion.
Let's
Fit, rose free to
go.
19. Elf beast skin. 5G. LV beast skin. 5. Sell button.
Sell those
Sell.
bee skin.
LV2 brass knuckle plus 1. LV2 brass knuckle plus. Sell.
I don't
button.
need that.
Sell. Potion. 15G. Potion. Potion. Antidote. 5. Potion. Scale shield.
And
E.
I'm gonna
Close
go
button.
back. I'm gonna buy.
Buy button.
And I'm gonna buy.
Weapon,
across
button.
the top here, I've got
Item,
tabs.
button. Weapon. Item. Button.
Items. Those are like your potions and antidotes and things like that.
Weapon. Button.
Weapon.
Armor.
Armor.
Button. Shield. Button.
Shield.
Ring. Button.
And rings. So rings give you some
Weapon,
side
button,
benefits.
Weapon, button.
I want to
Weapon.
buy...
Broadsword, 250G. Battle axe, 450G. Battle axe, 4. Buy, button.
Okay, let's buy the
Buy.
battle axe.
Close, button.
Now I will sell...
XP, 39. Sell, button. Sell. Potion, 15G. Antidote. Antidote, copper, freshwater, antidote, freshwater, copper sword plus 9. E. Sell, button.
Sell the copper
Sell.
sword.
Alert. Are you sure? Sell this equipped item?
Yeah, I will
Okay,
sell that
button.
equipped item.
Redstone. Potion,
And now
15.
I
Close,
will
button.
leave. Actually,
sell,
let me look
button.
at one more thing.
Potion, antidote, potion, 5th scale sheet, LV2 broadsword, redstone, LV2 broadsword plus 2, 275G. Sell.
Yeah,
button.
I can sell that
Sell.
too because
Antidote,
that's...
stone ring, antidote, antidote, freshwater, antidote, 5G. Battle axe, scorpion armor plus 5, E, 125G.
Okay,
E.
so
Close button.
close that.
Leave button.
Leave.
I'll see you next time.
Okay, you do that, lady.
Item
Or
dimmed
dude.
button. Item. Item button. Item.
Now
button.
I can go item.
Potion. Rose 2 to 16 of battle axe. Equip button.
Equip.
Close.
There
button.
we go. Now we have some scale
Square.
armor.
You
We've
see a
got
fountain and houses and
a
distance.
good
Image.
shield.
An illustration
We've
of a fountain near
got,
buildings. Hit lock.
and then we've got...
Go to end button. Go to port.
So let's go to my port.
Go to hill button.
Go to my hill.
Oh, found a new one, huh? Haha. Oh, found a new one, huh? Redstone.
Yep,
Pretty good.
redstone.
Redstone. Pretty good. Pretty good. New floor for yacht coming right up.
Right, so
New
this
floor
will
for
let me
yacht.
warp.
Where are you headed?
Where am I headed?
Where are you headed?
So now I
Head
have
back button. 10F button. 20F button.
10 or 20F. Let's go to
10F
10
button.
because it'll be
10F.
easy. I can talk through some of this stuff. Okay, I know we spent the first like 10, 15 minutes
Very empty.
going through menus,
Rest
but
button.
you know, when you're in an RPG, when you're in a game, that is a big portion of what these games are. So it may be boring on a video, but it's worth seeing, and it's worth knowing that these interfaces are accessible. But there you go. I mean, that's just the truth of what it is. You got to deal with. Okay, so remember when I said in the upper middle you have
Floor 10. Red round brick structure
A
is all over the
picture.
room. Image. A brick wall with an arch entrance. Rest button. Proceed button.
Let's proceed.
Proceed. Floor 10. Encountered 3 enemies. Link gets hit for 1. Brown Link
So
gets hit for
Link
1.
is, I just
Brown
named
wolf
my
3
character
bites you.
Link because
Brown wolf 1
I'm
roars
not
with rage. Brown wolf
imaginative.
1 strength is increased. Link gets hit for 1. Brown wolf 2 bites you. Link blocked the attack with shield. Brown wolf 3's attack. Link blocked the attack with shield. Link is ready.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of things happening. And let me...
Characters. Words. Speaking rate. 55% words.
I'll
Characters.
slow it down a little bit just for some of the people that may kind of... especially when you fly through the battle log here. You know, I have it much faster typically, but... So in this picture now...
Floor 10. Brown
If
wolf
I flick
1.
to the right, we
Adjustable.
have
Brown wolf 1.
Brown
Adjustable.
Wolf 1,
Brown wolf 2.
Brown
Adjustable.
Wolf 2,
Brown wolf 3.
and
Adjustable.
3. So we have 3
Swipe
enemies.
up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
And I can just double tap to attack it. That'll be my base attack. And if I swipe up, it'll be like I'm swiping multiple enemies. So I can choose, let's say I go back to wolf or 1.
Brown wolf 1. Adjustable.
If I
Swipe
flipped
up or
up
down with
here,
one
it would
finger to
select
adjust
the
it.
second one. And what that does is it divides my overall attack. Let's say that I would normally do 10 damage. It would half that or so because I'm attacking multiple enemies at a time. So if let's say you have a lot of really weak enemies and you know you have a super powerful weapon, then you can select 2 or 3 dudes at a time and then, still take them out in one hit so they can't hit you. Let's attack the first one here.
Link's attack. Brown Wolf 1 gets hit for 25. Brown Wolf 1
Damn.
stumbled. Brown Wolf 1 is defeated. Brown Wolf 2 roars with rage. Brown Wolf 2's strength is increased. Link gets
Okay,
hit for
so
1. Brown Wolf
judging by
3's
how
attack.
much
Link
damage
is
we've
ready.
done to those,
Brown Wolf 2
I'm
adjustable.
going to attack the other
Swipe up
2
or down
here.
with 1. Brown Wolf 3 art.
Okay.
Link slashes in half. 12 average damage. Brown Wolf 2 is defeated. Link gets hit for 1. Brown Wolf 3's attack. Link is ready.
Okay.
Brown Wolf 3 adjust. Link's attack. Brown Wolf 3 gets hit for 20. Brown Wolf 3 Brown Wolf 3 is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
Yeah, I crushed them all right. So when you double tap, you just basically wait for a few seconds and it will narrate. Below the picture, a good portion of the screen is devoted to your battle log or your battle history. And it just tells you like, oh, this person or this enemy blocked this stabbed that, any status effects that you get. It'll announce things like you can stun enemies or confuse them or do all kinds of different things, status effects, poison them. The one thing I don't like is that you can't review the battle log if you wanted to, as far as I know, because if I flick,
Floor 10. Red round brick structure
there's
is
my
all over the room.
picture,
Image button. Screenshot.
and then it just says button screenshot. Now, this is one of the things that took me a while to figure out. You have to click that. Just that is how you basically proceed. You get rid of the battle log.
36 XP earned. Found an item from the monster.
Okay, so you got 36 XP, and this time I actually got an item. So I'll double tap.
Beast skin.
Beast skin. I'll flick to the right.
Take button.
Take. And then if I flick to the right again.
Done button.
Done.
Take all button.
I'll just say take all, because sometimes I'll
Proceed,
get 2 or 3
button.
items from a battle or from a chest that I find out in the dungeon. So now let's proceed.
Proceed. Floor 10. Encountered 3 enemies. Link gets hit for 1. Brown Wolf 1's a cope. Link gets hit for 1. Brown Wolf 2's attack. Link block the attack with shield. Cobra bites you. Link block the attack with shield. Link
Cobra
gets
bit
hit for
me.
1. Brown Wolf 1 bites you. Link block the attack with shield. Brown Wolf 2 bites you. Link block the attack with shield. Link is ready.
Okay, usually when I go in the dungeons, it seems like I get the attack first, but it seems like the enemies are doing their attacks first lately. So I'm going to go to my top here.
LV 22. 900 HP 24/35.
24 out of 35.
MP 13/13.
Okay, so my health isn't terrible yet. Let's
Cobra adjustable.
let's attack.
Swipe up or down with 1 finger to adjust. Brown Wolf 1. Cobra adjust.
Let's see if we
Brown
can
Wolf
attack
1.
2 here.
The sticky slime slowly melted away. Link slashes in half. 12 average damage. Cobra is defeated. Link is ready.
Okay.
Brown Wolf 1. Adjustable. Brown Wolf 2. Mammal.
Let's slash 2 of them.
Link slashes in half. 12 average damage. Brown Wolf 1 is defeated. Link gets hit for 1. Brown Wolf 2's attack. Link is ready. Floor 10. Red round bricks. Brown Wolf 2. Adjustable. Brown
Okay.
Wolf 2 gets hit for 26. Link's attack. Brown Wolf 2 gets hit for 20. Brown Wolf 2 stump. Brown Wolf 2 is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
I crushed them. There we go. And so I will just double
35
tap.
XP earned. Found an item from the monster.
Oh, wow, and I get another item. Okay.
Beast skin.
Now, the other thing that I kind of don't like is every single item is its own inventory slot, and you do have a max amount of inventory. I just got a tutorial fairly recently saying that when you level up far enough, your inventory space can grow, and I don't know how that happens just yet, but presumably it has happened or will happen soon. But the other thing that I wish is that I wish it were like a bunch of other games where even if you could only stack so many, like I wish I could stack like 10 potions, and then each stack of 10 would be in its own item slot, or even infinite, whatever. But I wish, like if I get slimes and I get those, I could stack those, or antidotes, or whatever item it is like that, consumable items. I wish that I could stack them so it doesn't just waste an inventory slot for each individual item.
Take beast skin.
So beast skin. Yeah, I wish
Take button.
I could stack a few
Proceed.
of those.
Button.
Let's proceed.
Proceed. Floor 10. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
Okay, so now I've gotten to the area where I can go down, but I have two choices here. I can go down,
XP 110/300 wander button.
or I can wander.
Go downstairs button. Wander button.
Let's wander, because what that allows is if I wander on a current floor, I have the chance of finding additional chests to open that has loot, and I have also a good chance to find extra enemies. And a lot of times there will be more of them, or there will be a little harder enemies. So then I will be able to get XP a little bit more. So let's wander.
Wander button.
We're not going to go
Wander.
down just yet.
Encountered an enemy.
Okay.
Tooth worm
A
adjustable.
tooth worm. That's
Swipe.
all we've
Link's
got.
attack. Tooth worm gets hit for 25. Tooth worm stumbled. Tooth worm is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
So stumbled is kind of like your stun. So let's tab.
11 XP earned. A brick wall. Proceed button.
Proceed.
Proceed. Stairs. Image. Encounter 2 enemies.
Okay.
XP 1 brown wolf adjustable. Cobra adjustable.
Let's
Swipe up or down
let's
with
kill
one finger.
the cobra.
Link's attack. Cobra stumbled. Cobra is defeated. Brown wolf roars with rage. Brown wolf's strength is in. Link is ready.
Oh, I think we'll
Link's
kill
attack.
him.
Brown wolf gets hit. Brown wolf is defeated. Link crushed the monsters. Screenshot.
Yeah, so these enemies
23
are
XP
pretty
earned.
easy
A brick wall. Proceed. Proceed.
so
Button.
far.
Proceed. DLV. You found a treasure chest. Ready.
All right.
Open chest.
Let's
button.
open it up.
Proceed. Done. Button.
What do I get?
Floor 10. Button. Floor LV2 wand.
Level 2 wand. Well,
Take.
I'll
Button.
take it,
Take.
but that'll be something I will sell. So wands, unlike swords and stuff, they have a chance to replenish your mana points randomly. Depending on how powerful the wand is, you may regenerate more or fewer points. But I've been going mainly with axes. Well, I got my axe now, but I've been going with swords and spears and stuff like that. So I haven't done, like I said, too much with the magic. Although magic has come in handy a couple times.
Proceed. Button. Proceed. DLV. Encounter 2 enemies. Tooth worm 1. Tooth worm 2. Adjustable.
And that way you know,
Swipe
it's like,
up or
oh,
down
2
with one
enemies.
finger to
It says
adjust the value.
toothworm 1, toothworm 2.
Tooth worm 1.
Let's see if we can take them
adjustable.
both out. I'll flick
Swipe
up.
or down. Tooth worm 2. Illustrations.
selected.
Link slashes in half. 11 average damage. Tooth worm 1 is Tooth worm 2 is defeated.
Boom.
Link crushed the monsters.
Yeah, I
22
probably
XP
should have
earned.
started at level
Proceed.
20.
Button. Proceed. Encounter 2 enemies.
Okay.
Cobra. Adjustable.
And I'm exploring by touch because, like, again, especially for the sake of the video, but in general, like, if I just flicked left and right, I'd be here forever. So just kind of knowing that, oh, in the upper middle sort of your screen, that's where some of your enemies are. At least you can get close. Then you only have to flick once or twice instead of like a dozen times.
Giant bat. Cobra. Adjustable. Giant bat.
Let's
Adjustable.
kill the giant bat.
Link's attack. Giant. Link says, bam. Giant bat
Bam.
is defeated.
I
Link
got a-
gets hit for
I got a
1. Cobra
critical.
bites you. Link is ready.
Okay.
Link's attack. Cobra dodged the attack. Link gets
Ooh,
hit for
Cobra
1. Cobra
dodged.
bites you. Link is ready.
How dare
Cobra
you bite
adjust.
me, Cobra?
Link's attack. Cobra gets hit for 26. Cobra stumbled. Cobra is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
Okay.
Button. Screenshot. Sign. HP 21 slap button. Screen. 21 XP earned.
Yeah, I wish it
Ready.
would say
Proceed
something
button.
more intelligible instead of screenshot, because I'm like, well, how do I advance? I visually saw a tiny little arrow down in the lower right-hand corner, but I couldn't, explore to it. I couldn't flick to it. But just know that there's this vague button thing that doesn't really seem to be labeled. And as long as you double tap that, it will take you to the end of your turn or the end of the battle, essentially. And then when you start, you'll have a proceed button. I also have, in this case, because I've gotten far enough.
Floor 10. Proceed. Buff up button.
And I don't know if I can
Proceed
flick
button.
to this.
Floor
That's
10.
the weird
Red
thing.
Button. MP 13 slash HP 21 900 LV DLV 1 LV
Yeah.
9 HP MP button. Floor 10. Proceed. Buff up button.
Oh, okay. It does it in a weird order. So buff up. So that will I'll use one magic point to kind of give myself a boost prior to starting the next battle.
Proceed.
I'm not going to
button.
do that because these
Proceed.
enemies are easy for me so far.
DLV encountered an enemy.
Okay, and
Brown wolf.
Brown
Adjustable.
wolf, I'll
Links
annihilate
attack. Brown
him.
wolf gets hit. Brown wolf is defeated. Link crush the monsters. Screenshot.
Okay.
12 XP earned. A brick wall. Proceed. Button.
Proceed.
Proceed. Floor 10. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
Okay, rather than going down the stairs, I am going to use an item.
Button.
And just so we have a little bit
Item.
more variety here, I'm going to go back to town.
Homestone. Homestone. Use. Button.
And then I'm going to go. I'm going to go back into the dungeon, but I'm going to
teleport. Wall with an arch entrance.
I'm going to teleport to.
Go to in. Go to port. Button.
Floor 20.
Go to square. Button. Go to hill. Button.
Go to hill.
You need a teleport?
I sure do.
You need a teleport? 10F. Button. 20F. Button.
Let's go to 20.
20F.
Now I'll probably start getting my butt kicked. Because when I was in here before, I actually had a...
Goblin Rogue's agility is increased.
Oh, Goblin Rogue. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we've got enemies to deal with. And when I was down this far before, I had my little NPC companion. And he was helping. The cool thing is you have different levels. So depending on how much you want to pay for a companion to go with you or a mercenary... you know, they'll be hired for a certain period of time, and then they'll just, you know, they'll go with you, and they get a turn just like you do. And boy, they were helping me a lot. Like I said, I got down to the floor 20, so I've gotten 2 teleport gems worth down. Okay, so we have...
Link is ready. Mudman, adjustable.
Mudman.
Giant spider, adjustable. Goblin Rogue, adjustable.
Ooh.
Swipe up or down with one
Let's
finger
kill
to
the
adjust the value.
goblin.
Link's attack. Goblin Rogue gets hit for 24. Goblin Rogue is defeated.
Okay,
Link
he's
dodge the
dead.
attack. Mudman charges at you. Link dodge the attack. Giant spider spits a sticky slime. Link's agility is decreased. Link is ready.
So I got my agility slashed a little bit.
Giant spider, adjustable.
Let's kill the giant
Link's
spider.
Attack. Giant spider gets hit for 24. Giant spider stumbled. Giant spider is defeated. Link dodge the attack. Mudman's attack. Link dodge the attack.
So I still
Link
was able
gets
to
hit for
dodge
3. Mudman's attack.
Mudman.
Link is ready. Mudman, adjustable.
Let's kill the
Link's
Mudman.
attack. Mudman gets hit for 23. Mudman stumbled. Mudman is defeated. Link crush the monsters. XP, 109. Button. Screenshot. 62
Button
XP and 50.
screenshot.
Ready. Proceed. Buff up. Proceed. Button.
Proceed.
Proceed. Floor 20. Encountered an enemy. Kobold is picking its. Link is ready.
Kobold?
Kobold.
I
Adjustable.
don't know what that means or
Link's
what
attack.
it is, but...
Kobold dodged the attack. Kobold
he
shows off the
dodged.
agile footwork. Kobold's agility is increased. Link is
but...
ready. Kobold, adjust. Link's attack. Kobold gets hit for 22. Kobold stumbled.
Ha.
Kobold is defeated.
Teach you
Link
to
crush
dodge.
the monsters. 21 XP and 8 G earned. Found and button.
And I got 8
Screenshot.
gold.
LV2 wooden shield plus 2.
Oh, okay, a wooden shield. Well,
Take button.
that's garbage, but I'll sell it.
Proceed button.
Proceed.
Proceed. Floor 20. Encounter 2 enemies. Kobold shows off. Kobold's agility. Giant spider is asleep. Link is ready.
And, you know, you notice that it's cutting off. That's not me doing that. That's just because the battle log things happen very quickly. And especially if you have it talking a little bit slower and it can't get through in time, it may not be able to say every word in every line. So as soon as it sees a new line, VoiceOver just instantly jumps to that. So that is why you're getting some of the words being cut off. And again, that is why I think like it would be nice to be able to tap somewhere in the middle here where the log is. Because if I touch anywhere around here, it just vibrates a little bit and then it just doesn't do anything. So it'll read me the log as it's happening, but I can't review it after the fact, which is, I mean, I'm glad that it reads it. I'm super glad that it does that. But in case you wanted to go back and hear something, you know, you would have to just let it go. But at least I can go to the top.
LV22, 941 gold, HP 18/30, MP 13/13. Effect _ slow skill button.
And I have that slow skill on, so if I wanted to make sure, like, did I get poisoned or did I get a status effect? That is where I can find that up in the upper area where it tells all my current stats. So let's...
Kobold, adjustable. Sleeping giant spider, adjustable.
Okay, that one's sleeping, so I can
Kobold, adjustable.
attack him really
gets
fast.
hit for 22. The sticky slime slowly melted away. Link's
Okay,
attack.
so
Kobold
now I don't
gets
have
hit
that...
for 22. Kobold stumbled. Kobold is defeated. Link is ready. Sleeping giant spider.
And the
Adjustable.
sleeping giant spider,
Links
he's still
attack. Giant
zonked
spider
out.
gets hit for 24. Giant spider will.
And the
Giant
giant
spider
spider
is
is defeated.
Link crush the monsters. 41 XP and ready. Proceed button.
Okay, so that means that I've leveled up. The nice thing is when you level up, all of your HP and I think MP regenerate. And believe me, I've watched that bar on the bottom because I'm like, God, if I can just get through this battle, I won't have to use a potion or an herb or something to heal. So I'm really good on strength. I'm not going to worry about that for a while. I want to put a couple into agility. So I have,
Strength.
again, 4 stats.
Strength, stamina, 8 intelligence, and agility.
And I'm going to put 2 into agility.
Plus button. Plus button. Plus.
And then I'm going to go
MP max 13 agility. Plus button. Plus
put
dimmed.
1 into magic. So every level up you get 3 points to put in. And so you put them in however you want to. There's been times where I've spread them out fairly evenly. And there's been a few times because, like I said, I've really wanted to get to use some specific weapon or armor. So I've put a lot of points into my strength points.
Done button.
Let's go done.
DLV1.
And on the bottom here, if I flick,
Proceed.
let's go,
Button.
I'll proceed.
Buff up. XP 8/330.
XP 8 of 330. That is your bar. That's how close you know you are to leveling up. So if I was at like 325 of 330, I'm like, oh wow, I could probably kill one more enemy and I would level up. So that's a really good place to check, especially if you don't want to use a potion or a healing item. But let's proceed.
Button. Proceed. DL. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
Yeah, let's just go straight now.
Go downstairs. Button. Go downstairs.
I could explore or wander, but...
Bold. Adjustable.
And the voiceover is
down
not
with one
this
finger to
choppy.
adjust the value.
That is that is me mirroring it to my computer. It just does that sometimes.
Kobold, adjustable.
So we got another
Link's
one of
attack.
those.
Kobold gets hit for 22. Kobold stumbled. Kobold is defeated.
Okay,
Link
one
crushed the
enemy,
monsters.
so that was easy.
21 XP and 8 G earned. Red. Proceed. Buff up. Proceed.
Proceed.
Button. Proceed. Floor 21. Encounter 2 enemies. Goblin Rogue is picked. Link is ready. Goblin Rogue. Adjustable. Tooth Worm. Adjustable.
Goblin Rogue or
Swipe
a Tooth
up or
Worm?
down
I'm going to do
Goblin
the
Rogue.
Goblin
Adjustable.
first.
Link's attack. Goblin Rogue gets hit for 23. Goblin Rogue stumbled. Goblin Rogue is defeated.
Okay.
Link dodge the attack. Tooth Worm bites you. Link dodge the attack.
Boo.
Link is ready. Tooth Worm. Adjustable.
Let's kill
Link's
the Tooth
attack.
Worm.
Tooth Worm gets critical hit for 53. Tooth Worm stumbled. Link says, bam. Tooth Worm
Bam.
is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
That's just like an automated thing that he does.
32 XP and 15. Ready.
Okay.
Proceed. Button.
And we killed them.
Proceed. Floor 21. Encountered 3 enemies. Goblin Rogue is picked. Link is ready. Tooth Worm. Adjustable.
So we got a
Swipe
Tooth
up or
Worm
down with Kobold. Adjustable.
Kobold,
Goblin Rogue. Adjustable.
and a Goblin Rogue.
Swipe
Let's
up
do
or down
the...
with one finger to adjust
you know
the
what?
value.
Let's use a little magic. I'll show you how magic works. So on the bottom,
Item. Button. Skill. Magic. Button.
let's do magic.
Magic.
And
Force. 3 MP. Will use. Button. Logo up. Force. 3 MP.
force, it'll be like a gust of wind.
Will use. Button.
Let's use
Logo
it.
other.
And
Choose your
then I can
target.
choose my target.
Tooth Worm. And Kobold. Goblin Rogue.
Let's do
Adjustable.
a goblin.
An invisible force gushes the enemy. Goblin Rogue gets hit for 14. Link gets hit for 1. Kobold slashes you. Link gets hit for 1. Toothed Worm's attack. Goblin Rogue shows off the agile footwork. Goblin Rogue's agility is increased. Link is ready.
Okay. Now let's use a skill.
Item. Button. Skill. Button.
I'll use a skill.
Skill.
Now this is the stuff that you get from the barracks, I believe. Yeah. So it uses MP, but they're more physical skills. So I'll show you what I've unlocked
Strike,
so
3 M-
far.
Strike. 3 MP.
Strike, that's a pretty good one for 3 MP. Oh, and let me show you. So if I want to know the attributes of something, whether it's a weapon, a skill, a potion, I can, as long as I double tap the item and not the
Will use. Button.
the
Low.
use.
Strike. 3 MP.
If I double tap the item, it pops
Strike.
up on a box.
Strike. MP. 3.
And I'm flicking
Strike.
here.
MP. 3.
So it uses 3 MP, 3 magic.
Needed stats. Strength. 7 or agility. 9.
7 or agility 9, I'm totally fine there. So that is the requirements, and you definitely want to check the requirements. Because I've bought things I've been able to afford, but I haven't been able to equip them because I wasn't paying attention to the actual stats requirements. And the other thing, like I said, I already said that the game is not super low vision friendly with all the tiny text and everything. This screen, I would say, is really not very low vision friendly because again, the text is really small, but you have kind of this brown, kind of a parchment paper look to it, and the text is
Mighty
just
strike to
really
one enemy.
small and it's not very bold. So again, thank God VoiceOver works, because if you were trying to play this low vision, good luck.
Needed stats, strength, a mighty strike to one enemy.
Yeah, Almighty strike to one enemy. Okay.
Illustrations.
Now, here's what the other thing,
Almighty.
they don't tell you, this is where I was confused originally, because you can just double tap anywhere, whether it's on the description, the requirements, whatever. Anywhere in this box you can double tap and it will dismiss it. There's no close button. And originally that's what I was confused about. I'm like, I'm looking for a close or a back button. Once I figured that out, I like this because I can just, double tap and it goes away. But until you know that, like originally I was turning VoiceOver off and then tapping outside of the box to make it disappear until I figured out, just double tap anywhere. So there's a few user interface things that could be cleaned up even with VoiceOver. Some of the things like it's not reading certain things, or you can like the battle log reading after the fact, or a couple unlabeled buttons, and there's just a couple things that are
Needed stats,
not
strength.
immediately intuitive.
Strike,
But
3 MP. Melee, 5 MP.
Let's use magic for melee for 5 MP.
We use button logo links milk
And this
link
just
attached random.
attacks
Toothworm gets hit
everybody.
for 43. Kobold gets hit for 37. Goblin Rogue gets Toothworm
We
is
have 3
defeated.
enemies.
Kobold is defeated. Goblin Rogue is defeated. Link crush the monsters.
And now there are none because I have that is a very powerful group attack that can come in really handy if you got a screen with a lot of enemies on it. I should also mention there are bosses. I've only found one so far, but I did defeat it. And yeah, so there are boss enemies every once in a while. So let's
Button.
move on.
53 XP and 23 G earned. Found
Okay,
an item from the
not
monster.
bad. What did I get?
LV2 wooden shield plus 6.
Oh, wooden shield. More fodder to sell.
Take button.
Sure, why not?
Proceed button. Proceed. Floor there is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
All right, so let's explore, or let's wander.
Wander button. Wander. Encountered 3 enemies.
Okay.
Kobold stairs. Image. Kobold 1. Adjustable. Kobold 2. Toothworm. Adjustable.
And a toothworm. Let's
Kobold
see.
1. Adjustable. Kobold 2.
Let's attack
Link
both
slashes in half.
kobolds.
9 average damage. Kobold 1 shows off the agile footwork. Kobold 1's agility is increased. Kobold 2 casts heal. Kobold 1 was not affected. Link gets hit for 1. Toothworm's attack. Link gets hit for 3. Kobold 1 flings a huge stone. Link is ready.
That's not nice of you.
Kobold 1. Kobold 2. Link slashes in half. 9 average damage. Kobold 1 is defeated. Link dodged the attack. Kobold 2 flings a huge stone. Link dodged the attack. Link dodged the attack. Toothworm's attack. Link dodged the attack. Link is ready. Kobold 2. Toothworm. Adjustable.
Let's just
Link's
attack the
attack.
toothworm.
Toothworm gets critical hit for 55.
Ooh.
Toothworm stumbled. Link
You
says,
got
"Bam."
annihilated,
Toothworm
son.
is defeated. Kobold 2 shows off the agile footwork. Link is ready. Kobold 2. Link's attack.
And that should
Kobold
do
2
it.
gets hit for 20.
Unless he
Kobold 2
dodged.
stumbled.
Nope.
Kobold 2 is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
Okay, we crushed them.
53 XP and 16 G. Ready. Proceed button.
So rather than explaining everything, I'm just going to play a few more rounds. I'm going to play a few more battles. I'm going to be using a little bit of Explore by Touch, a little bit of flicking. And, once you start to memorize where things are on the screen, you know what things are on the bottom, what things are sort of in the middle, top middle-ish, bottom middle-ish. You can do a combination. Like, you don't even, if you're not on the item, you can at least tap somewhere on the screen and then flick. It'll get you there a lot faster. So I'm just going to play a little bit and let you guys listen, and then we'll wrap up the video. So let's see what my health
LV
is.
23, 1000 HP 29/35.
Okay, we're fine.
Proceed button. Proceed. DLV encountered an enemy. Mudman adjustable. Link's attack. Mudman gets hit for 22. Mudman stumbled. Mudman is defeated. Link crushed the monsters. 21 XP earned. 21 XP earned. Ready. Encounter 2 enemies. Mudman, a tooth worm, adjustable. Mudman, adjustable. Link's attack. Mudman gets hit for 22. Mudman stumbled. Mudman is defeated. Link dodged the attack. Toothed worm's attack. Link dodged the attack. Link is ready. Tooth worm, adjustable. Link's attack. Toothed worm gets hit for 24. Toothed worm stumbled. Toothed worm is defeated. Link crushed the monsters. 32 XP earned. Floor 21.
Give me a chest,
Proceed
you
button.
cheapskates.
Proceed. Floor 21. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon. XP. Go downstairs. Button. Go downstairs.
So every once in a while you get music. Oh, we
Tooth
got a little
worm,
enemy.
adjustable. Tooth worm. Link's attack.
Bye-bye,
Tooth worm gets hit. Tooth worm is defeated. Link crushed the monsters. Screenshot. 11 XP earned. Found an item from the monster. Take. Gooey blob. Take. Button.
And those you can just sell.
Proceed. Button.
I really need to find ore somehow.
Proceed. Button.
I'm not quite sure how to
Proceed.
find ore.
Floor 22. Encountered 6
I
enemies.
think ooh. So
Mudman.
I
Adjustable.
found.
Swipe up or down with one finger
I think
to
I
adjust the
found
value.
1 or 2 ore, but at the time I didn't have the ability to craft anything, so I sold it to get some other weapons and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe the deeper you go, the more, or maybe there'll be a mining component that you unlock later. I don't know. But right now we're still doing some pretty good damage. But we do have a bunch of enemies here.
Mudman. Toothed worm on. Toothed worm. Toothed worm. Toothed worm. Toothed worm 5. Adjustable.
So let's
Skill. Button.
use.
Falc melee. With use. Button. Logo.
This one
Link
works
Link
really
attacks
well.
random. Toothed worm 3 gets hit for 40. Toothed worm 2 gets hit for 41. Toothed worm 1 gets hit for 41. Toothed worm 3 is defeated. Toothed worm 2 is defeated. Toothed worm 1 is defeated. Link gets hit for 3. Mudman's attack. Toothed worm 4 is not paying attention. Link dodged the attack. Toothed worm 5's attack. Link dodged the attack. Link is ready.
So sometimes you'll hear things like, oh, they're not paying attention, or they're watching, or they're sleeping. So they have different statuses. You can catch them unaware, that kind of a thing. Let's
Mudman. Adjustable.
get rid of
Mudman
him.
gets hit for 22. Link's attack. Mudman gets hit for
Mudman
22.
is dead.
Mudman stumbled. Mudman is defeated. Link gets hit for 1. Toothed worm 4. Toothed worm. Link dodged the attack. Toothed worm 5's attack. Link dodged the attack. Link is ready. Link's attack. Toothed worm 4 gets hit for 24. Toothed worm 4 stumbled. Toothed worm 4 is defeated. Link is ready. Toothed worm 5. Link's attack. Toothed worm 5 gets hit for 20. Toothed worm 5 Toothed worm 5 is defeated. Link crushed the monsters.
done.
76 XP earned. Ready. Proceed. Button.
Okay, proceed.
Proceed. Floor 22. Hey there. Hey there.
Right, so now this is your, I'm just looking at the picture I see, this is your shop person. And like I said, this is the one thing where it's annoying because, like, oh, I can't check my stats anymore. Like if I needed to check my inventory, like, do I have enough stats to buy this weapon and use it? Or whatever, so
Hey there.
let's,
Hey there.
I know I've got some shields I want to sell.
Do you want something?
I do.
Sell. Button.
Let's sell.
20 potion.
Let's go to the
50
bottom,
rose 5
'cause
to 21.
they go in the order. The other thing that it's good to know is it seems like your inventory goes in the order in which you've gotten the items. So the stuff that I've gotten later,
Gooey blob. 4G. Sell.
I'll sell that.
Sell. LV2 wooden shield plus 6. 26.
That's
Sell.
garbage.
Button. Sell. LV2 wooden shield plus 2. Sell. Button.
Garbage.
Sell. Beast skin. LV2 wand. 30G.
Yeah, that can go
Sell.
too.
Button. Sell. Beast skin. 5G. Sell.
That
Button.
can go.
Sell. Beast skin. 5G. Beast skin. Sell. Button. Sell. Battle axe. E. Scorpion armor plus 5. Fishing gear. Potion. 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 Antidote. Potion. Scale shield. Antidote. Stone ring. Antidote. Freshwater. Antidote. 5G.
Okay, we don't want to sell anything else.
Close button.
I don't know that we want to
Buy
buy
button.
anything either. I'll look real quick.
Item button.
I've got potions. I've got antidotes.
Weapon.
I've got a good shield and weapon
Weapon.
that I'm happy with.
3 section staff. 670G.
I don't have enough. See, this one, I don't have enough
3 section
stats
staff.
to use
3
it.
section staff. Attack power. 31. Bonus stats. Agility plus 4. Strength plus 3. Needed stats: agility 39, strength
Yeah,
32.
not even close. The strength I am, but agility, forget it. I'm way not even close to that yet.
3 sections. Close
So
button.
we're done. But at least now I freed up some
DLV1.
inventory.
Leave button.
So before I leave,
Item dimmed button.
so it says item.
Skill dimmed button.
All these are dimmed. I really wish those were still accessible when you're in a shop, because there are times where I want to look at my stats, or I want to...
Leave button.
I wish that
I'll
was a
see
thing.
you around.
All right, I'll see you around. Fine. Sounds good.
I'll see you around. Encountered 3 enemies. A computer. Sleeping Mist Frog 1. Adjust Mist Frog 2. Sleeping Tooth Worm. Adjustable.
Okay, so we've got one
Swipe up
enemy
or down.
that's not
Mist Frog 2.
sleeping. Let's kill
Adjustable.
that one
Links attack.
first.
Mist Frog 2 gets hit for 20. Mist Frog 2 is defeated. Mist Frog 1 is asleep. Tooth Worm is asleep. Link is sleeping. Mist Frog 1. Adjustable.
Let me see.
Swipe up or Tooth Worm.
I'm going to see if I can double attack.
Link slashes in half. Mist Frog 1 woke up. 9 average damage. Tooth Worm is defeated. Link gets hit for 3. Mist Frog 1's attack. Link
The
is
one
ready.
enemy still hit me, though.
Mist Frog 1. Adjustable. Link slashes in half. 6 average. Mist Frog 1 is Link crushed the monsters. Screenshot.
And on the bottom, it looks like I'm almost leveled
53
up.
XP.
Oh,
50. Ready.
I take that back.
Proceed button.
I did level up. Okay, so again, let me do
14. 20.
Yeah, let me
Plus button.
do one
Plus.
magic
Plus button. Plus button.
and 2
plus,
agility.
dimmed.
I really like agility.
Done button. DLV1.
Okay. I'll finish out this floor, and then I think we'll call it. When we get to the part where it says, hey, there's a ladder next, we'll wrap it up.
Proceed button. Proceed. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
Well, you know what? I think that is enough. There's really not a whole lot else to say about the combat. You really just have to... It does take you, especially if you're using VoiceOver and you don't have any vision to fall back on, it'll take a little bit of a combination of Explore by Touch and flicking around just to figure out where the order of things are. But aside from a few minor quirks, the game is quite VoiceOver accessible. And like I said, it kind of gets rid of, you don't have a world map, you don't have... just traveling around an open world. It just really cuts to, you have the town, you just travel to your different, your hill, your tavern, your port, your whatever, your shop, and then it's really just, it kind of reminds me of like a early roguelite type of, like Diablo or Diablo 2. You have the town, and then you're going deeper and deeper into a dungeon. That's kind of what this is, like a little turn-based Diablo dungeon crawl. And I should mention, if you do die, you don't get much of a punishment. You still keep all your items, but you lose half of your gold. So any gold that you're carrying, you want to make sure you either spend it or whatever, because you will lose half of it. And there was one time where I was kind of upset because I was saving up for a weapon, and there's one enemy in particular that just, or it was a group of enemies that just creamed me. So anyway, that is a look at Dungeons and Such. Pretty VoiceOver accessible iOS game. And like I said, I'm not into the turn-based menu-y tech stuff all that much, but for the way this plays and the way that it works and as easy it is to use with VoiceOver, I'm kind of digging it. So I do kind of want to see how far I can get. I have no idea how many floors down the dungeon goes, but we will eventually hopefully find out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with everyone again later.